Throughout the night, videos posted on social media showed fires raging at Bogotá's Modelo prison. Shots could be heard as prisoners filmed themselves trying to flee. Riots over coronavirus panic and prison sanitary conditions broke out in this and other 8 overcrowded detention facilities across Colombia, in what the government described as a massive attempt to escape. In the end, 23 inmates died and 83 were injured. 7 prison guards were also wounded. 2 of them are in critical conditions. The Minister of Justice described it as a sad and painful day, but denied that there was a health crisis.
There is no sanitary problem that has caused this plan and these riots. There is not one infection, nor any prisoner or custodial or administrative staffer who has coronavirus.
The city of Cremona in northern Italy, at the heart of the country's coronavirus crisis. Another 651 deaths nationwide over the past 24 hours, and almost 4,000 new contagions. Terrible figures, yet better than the previous 24-hour period, and, according to the authorities, offering a glimmer of hope for the future. Italy remains on severe lockdown. The normally busy highways are practically deserted, and if people do venture out, the police want to know why. Everyone has to justify their movements. In the worst-hit northern province of Bergamo, towns such as Nembro are eerily quiet. It's the same in nearby Alzano and in Madiglia.
Turn to Spain now, where there has been a big increase in the number of coronavirus deaths. 462 more people died in the last day. That takes the total number of people killed by the virus to more than 2,000. Spain has recorded the 4th largest number of cases and has imposed a nationwide lockdown in response.
This shanty town just outside Manila is home to some of Asia's poorest. They live in harsh conditions, and as the COVID-19 sweeps the world, they've been left to protect themselves. No face masks or hand sanitizer. Rooms are only big enough for sleeping. Self-isolation is all but impossible. Due to its proximity to China, where the coronavirus originated, the Philippines is considered particularly high risk. 2 months ago, it recorded the first death outside China. At the moment, the country has only reported 200 cases, but that's likely to change in the coming months. For President Duterte, fighting the virus requires a wartime effort. Radical measures have been introduced. The entire country is under lockdown.
In recent days, Palestinians crossing into Israel for work have been coming for the long haul. New restrictions mean they now can't go back for a month at least. In normal times, about 100,000 shuttle between the occupied West Bank and Israel. Another 30,000 work in illegal Israeli settlements. Israeli employers have been told they must provide suitable accommodation for workers crucial to the economy in fields such as agriculture and construction. But some are having to improvise, often on the sites where they work. With the Palestinian economy already sharply affected by the pandemic and predicted to worsen, their wages are ever more vital for family back home.
This nuclear power plant north of Hamburg has been producing electricity for nearly 35 years. But that is about to change. On the 31st of December next year, it will be taken off the grid and decommissioned. It's a part of the German government's plan to close all nuclear power plants by the end of 2022. The plant is located in Bruckdorf, a village of about 1,000 people that have gotten used to the plant being a major employer. I sat down with the mayor and asked about the future.
Where are our children going to find places to work? That's a problem. Nuclear power plants. Poles only know them from movies and television, but they remember their impact on people's lives through the tragic memories such as the Chernobyl disaster. Poland is still one of the few European countries that doesn't have a single nuclear reactor. Now this will change. It is known that Poland will not abandon coal completely. It is also known that renewable energy is not able to meet the needs of the Polish economy. So the Polish energy strategy provides for the construction of a civil energy nuclear sector. Poland won't do it alone because it has no experience and know-how. It will work together with the French or Americans. The government assumes that nuclear will contribute 20% of the Polish energy mix.
In 20 years, we want to produce 6 to 9 gigawatts of nuclear power. It will mean that we will build 6 reactors in several places in Poland.
Well, Japan's Olympic Committee president has just said that they have reached the stage where they will have to consider postponing this year's Olympics in Tokyo. Pressure has been mounting to delay the Games, with Canada and Australia announcing they won't be sending teams to the Games in July. The president of World Athletics, Sebastian Coe, has also called for the Olympics to be pushed back.
Yeah, so what we're hearing, Geet, is overnight the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has said for the first time there is a chance that the Olympics will be postponed. Up until now, Abe has been determined the Games should continue. Now, all athletes over the world are starting to say they simply don't want to go. The International Olympic Committee might now have no option. Also overnight, Canada became the first major country to withdraw. The country's Olympic and Paralympic Committee also urgently called on the IOC, International Paralympic Committee, and the World Health Organization to postpone the Games for a year.
And in breaking news at this hour, South African hotel magnate Sol Kerzner has died of cancer. He was aged 84. Kerzner died at his family home at Lukope Estate in Cape Town, surrounded by family. Kerzner is the founder of the Southern Sun and Sun International. His family says, at his own request and in light of the global health crisis, the funeral will be kept private and small with only immediate family in attendance.